In this episode, we visit Zermatt, where we travel up into the Alps and get a close look at the Matterhorn.
We're Richard and Mary. Since retiring in 2004, we've been exploring the U.S. and abroad by car, RV, train, and cruise ship.
Come along with us as we enjoy beautiful scenery and visit interesting and historic places.
Please subscribe and welcome to the adventures of the retired roamers. We're leaving Grindelwald, going to Zermatt, and the clouds have parted mostly. At least we can now see the snow and glaciers on the mountain. This place is just gorgeous. The trains have been great. They are clean, quiet, and comfortable. And with only one 3-minute delay, they've always been on time.
We passed some beautiful scenery, including vineyards, waterfalls, and mountain towns such as St. Nicholas, always with the impressive Alps in the background.
By the way, the yellow bars you see on some of these videos are not gold on the mountains. It's just the reflections from the light in the trains. We are in Zermatt, the Hotel Testgrieche. Zermatt is located in a box canyon. We've got mountains on both sides and in front of us. And when we turn around, we see the Matterhorn. Beautiful.
As we were looking for a place for lunch, we noticed that bratwurst was being grilled outside the butcher store. It smelled so good, we had to have some.
We are in Zermatt. We're having lunch, and we have a bratwurst. Well, you can see that. The mustard is white. Let's see how good it is. After lunch, we took the Gornergrat Railway up to the 10,000-foot Gornergrat Peak.
The train provided an iconic view of the Matterhorn, as well as an overlook of the town.
At 14,740 feet, the Matterhorn is one of the highest peaks in Europe. Well, we're on the Gornergrat Railway up to the top. See a good view of the Matterhorn.
And of a lot of the Alps, the mountains are one after another. They're just gorgeous.
Absolutely. This is why we came. And yesterday it was raining, and today is nice and clear. And tomorrow the sun is supposed to be out.
What's the sun?
I don't know. And this is what we see.
I was surprised to learn that 7 glaciers can be seen from the Gornergrat Peak. The scenery here is just breathtaking. Everywhere you look, there are glaciers and snow-capped mountains.
And, of course, the Matterhorn.
Some of these people are beginning the long hike down the mountain. If we had more time, we might have considered it.
Right. We're taking the train back. Zermatt is a car-free village, so all the taxis are electric, except for this one.
This is Bahnhofstrasse, the main street that runs between the train station and the church.
Does every town have a McDonald's?
Walking the street, we passed many hotels with their beautiful flower boxes, tempting restaurants with a variety of Swiss dishes, and high-class shops selling things that wouldn't fit into my suitcase or my budget. Toward the end of the street, we visited the parish of St. Mauritius, which has been around since at least 1285, although the current church was built in 1910.
A food fair was set up in front of the church. The food, beer, and wine were free, so we had an impromptu dinner.
We had raclette, a dish of Swiss origin. The top of a half wheel of cheese is melted slightly, then scraped off onto a slice of bread. Potatoes, onions, and pickles often accompany this dish. It was delicious.
This is the Matterhorn Music Society, which was founded in 1873. We closed out a wonderful day listening to great music while enjoying free beer and wine.
This street fair was a totally unexpected experience. We've had similar surprises on our past travels, and often they are the most fun. We awoke Sunday morning to a clear and sunny day. We attended a German Mass at St. Mauritius. It was obvious that many of the worshippers, like us, were visitors from around the world.
On our second day in Zermatt, we went up to Matterhorn Glacier Paradise. At 12,700 feet, it's the highest place in Europe that can be reached by aerial tramway. Are you having fun yet? No.
Not yet. We had to take 3 different cable cars to get to the top. I was concerned about getting on and off the moving cars because my knees don't work as fast as they used to. But it wasn't a problem since the cars were moving slowly and there was plenty of time to get on and off.
This is one of the 14 glaciers that we can see from the top. I have no idea how they built this part. The altitude difference between the 2 towers is huge. I feel like we're going straight up. We're at Matterhorn Glacier Paradise, 12,740 feet.
And very cold. Beautiful
And hopefully
sunshine.
you can see the Matterhorn. That's the north face. Looks a lot different.
There is skiing here year-round. We can see some skiers off in the distance.
Cable cars are descending to Testagricia Station, located at the edge of the glacier. The station is in Italy, as are the mountains in the far distance. So from Zermatt, you can ski in Switzerland and Italy. The Swiss-Italian border is defined by the highest elevations of the mountains and glaciers. However, some of the glaciers near the Matterhorn are now lower because of melting. So the official border is being moved by about 500 feet toward Italy.
Over the years, an estimated 500 people have died attempting to climb the Matterhorn. This cross commemorates those who have lost their lives on the mountain.
Being totally chilled, we took advantage of the restaurant. Nice hot chocolate. An elevator took us 50 feet below to Glacier Palace, where a tunnel in the glacier leads to several ice sculptures. It was a unique but very cold experience.
They had a blue floor mat covering the ice to prevent it from getting too slippery. It helped some, but the ice was uneven under the mat, so we had to walk very carefully. The views going down were simply amazing.
That's Zermatt down in the valley.
We enjoyed this beautiful view of the Matterhorn while we waited for the bus to take us back to the center of town.
Hang gliding appears to be a big attraction here.
Before continuing our sightseeing, we stopped for a Swiss lunch. Another Swiss dish, Rosti, and it's kind of got, I don't know, cheese and egg and tomato, and it looks delicious. It's very hot, so I haven't tried it yet.
And what is Rusty?
What is Rosti? I haven't a clue. But it looks good.
It's basically hash brown.
Oh, it's hash browns, that's right.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
And I have potato soup. And a pint of local brew.
After lunch, we walked to Hinterdorfstrasse, home of a collection of old houses, barns, and sheds dating back to the 17th and 18th centuries. Some of these houses are private residences, but others can be rented out for vacation stays.
One of the notable features are the sheds built on stilts. Flat rocks serve as a barrier to rodents.
The river area is quieter and appears to be newer than the main street. It's mostly made up of residences and hotels.
Zermatt is known for the black-nosed sheep that roam the mountains in this area.
We had dinner at Wimperstube, which is named after Edward Whymper, the first person to reach the summit of the Matterhorn in 1865. He was a frequent guest at this restaurant.
We chose to have dinner here not only because of its history, but also because of its famous fondue. We were not disappointed. The atmosphere was great and the fondue was delicious. Join us in our next episode when we conclude our trip with tours of the old towns of Bern and Basel.